Hey guys, welcome to the first part of this Stencyl tile series, specializing for the level designers. So let's begin. In this tutorial, we're going to look at how we can create some of our own tiles to use. And so here I've got three different tiles that I'm going to demonstrate how we can pull these into our Stencyl game. So there's an animated tile here. There is a 2 square tile, and there is the regular single tile square here in this example. So let's get into how we're going to do this. So what I did first is in Stencyl app is going to be something that you guys are going to be using a lot. I've created a series of different tiles on here already. So here I have my single frame tile, and you want to make sure all the default size for Stencyl app is 32 by 32 pixels, and this is actually exactly what one square or one tile frame is. So 32 by 32. So this fits perfectly, 32 by 32. In my light here, you can see that the size of this is obviously more vertical, and the height of this is 64 units. So there's two tiles you can sort of imagine on top of each other. And let's see here. In my animated frame tile here, I've created a few extra frames here. I've got 6 frames here to create this sort of lightning effect. And the tile size is 32 by 32. Okay. Keep in mind, when you export these animated frames, make sure you're using the PNG setting and select for however many frames you have. So I have 6 frames here. My column here is going to be 6. Now, of course, you can also make the row 6, and you can make the column 1 if you like. But either way, one of these numbers must be 6. Generally, I just prefer to set the column to be 6, and you'll have to download that. So once you've downloaded all of these files, let me just show you in my folder here. So you can see here is what the animated tile looks like, right? There's 4, all 6 tiles are glued together side by side in 6 columns, right? Of course, the single tiles is just one picture by itself like that, and the light is 2 tiles high. Okay, so in Stencyl, what you'll need to do is on the left-hand side, go over to your tile sets. So here is the default tile set that I downloaded from Stencyl Forge. And so you can click on this button or create new here to create your own tile set. I'm going to call it Awesome Game Tile Set. Create that. Okay, so give it a name. You can put your own name there, the name of your game, whatever it happens to be. If you have different types of stages, like an ice stage or a fire stage, obviously you can use those names to describe your different tiles as well. Okay, so at the very beginning, you're going to import tiles. And we can import this one image at a time. So I can select single frame tile here. You can open that up, okay? And I'll add that in, okay? Now, we can also, up here, there's they don't have names for these icons, but if you mouse over it, you'll say add tiles here, top left-hand corner. So I'm gonna click on that. I'm gonna choose another image, and I'm gonna choose the light picture. Okay, so there it is. Okay, you can see that it recognizes, oh, there's actually 2 tiles or 2 frames here. So I'm going to add that in. So it just adds that in below it. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give this a little bit more space. And over here in C1, I'm going to click on that. And rather than using that add frames, okay, this is just another way to add tiles. I'm going to hit import frames this time. And this time I'm going to choose the animated frame tile. Open that. Okay, as there are 6 columns here, so there's 6 different animation images. So I'm going to put 6 in columns. Okay, and then when I hit add, it's going to add all 6 pictures there. Okay, and of course there's an extra one here, so I'm just going to remove that by clicking on remove frame over here. Okay, and so there you have it. There are the 3 tiles that I have now imported into Stencyl. So if we go over to our scene now, okay, I'm going to put this into my level 1 scene. which has now been cleared up. Okay, and actually this is a little bit of the old thing that I had here. So assuming you have an empty scene, you can choose your own tile set. Okay, you can put in the light pole here. Right, remember we talked a little bit about different layers. Okay, so you can put the light pole on the back layer. Okay, and you can put this in the main layer. Oops, that's the wrong layer. The main layer. So let's do that one more time. Oops. Okay, and you get the idea. So let's select that tile one more time. Okay, so it's going to go into the main layer, and maybe I want this to be also in the main layer as well. Let's put a few of these guys on. Okay, and that's looking good. Okay, and if we test our game out, it should be very similar to the original demonstration had shown you. So using our own tiles, we can make our own game more customized. All right, it's loading up. Okay, so I can move my character around. Okay, now of course some of these special tiles, like this animated one, we might want it to do something different. And it looks like I don't have any collisions for this animated tile yet. So that's why he's just moving straight through it. So if I check on my tile set for this, there's no collisions. Okay, so you might want to go back to your tile set and reset the different way that you want this to behave. Okay, and for my light, I'm actually going to select no collision, so I can go through that like it's a background. Okay, and if I test this one last time, it should behave as I expected. Right, so that pretty much wraps up this tutorial, and we will see you guys next time. And I'll just see and observe this. Whoop. I hit the wrong button. So I need to test the scene. So I'm just going to test this out for the last part of this video and hope that it works. Right, good luck to you guys. Hope you get things working properly. Right, that's looking very good. Okay, and I can pass through my my light there, and my character can stand on all these tiles. See you guys next time.